welcome to Nice Effects, east side of Manhattan, 70th Street, York Avenue. It's Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Nice out today. Trying to make the best of this one. Monday's supposed to be Labor Day. It's supposed to hit 90 degrees. So today is a nice day, consider. All right. We're almost at the end of rush hour. It's pretty end. I should take a crosstown bus. That's what I should do. See how many people is gonna get on. That switchboard looked like something out of Star Trek. Probably control the elevators. Escalators. It's a long line. I ain't gonna take the bus. I might just walk. Thinking about taking the bus to the west side since I'm way on the east. I think I'm just gonna walk it. Bus might be packed, might be a long line. I'll just walk it. That bus is going cross town. We're on the east side, it's going to the west side. Cold or raining, I would have took the bus. It's nice out. I think it's around close to 80. Something like that. How you doing, Dave? joining in. Yeah, I just started this walk a few minutes ago. So we're around 68th Street, east side. York. When you hit First Avenue, I might just keep walking all the way across. See as I go. Just got off work. Take advantage of the nice weather, especially when it's sunny, and I get off not too late. Lately I've been getting off when it was dark already. I got off like something like a half hour ago. We're going downtown. I'm taking First Avenue. Partially. I might do a lot of zigzagging. How you doing, George? It's like more like good evening now. It's like 15 minutes to 6. Said 90 degrees for Monday, so it's gonna be pretty hot. I'll try to get out early on Monday. Find a spot in the shade. That's like priority. Find a shaded spot that stays shaded. If I get in a spot where the sun is beating on me, the sun will bake the phone and possibly make it turn off or dim the screen so low. Somebody's playing music, that's why I'm changing direction. Yeah, it'll make the screen so low I won't be able to see any comments people leaving. How you doing, Miguel? All right. This would have been a good day to be off. Okay, welcome, Miguel. Pretty much this is what I do daily.
Crazy.
If I'm not doing live streams like this, I'll do a 4K or a 1080 video. Walk in New York City. Or it would be like events. I do a live stream of events also. Like parades, festivals, things of that nature. Sometimes I'll catch somebody doing like, you know, people singing or playing instruments. And I'll do a live stream of those. All right, from Ecuador. Welcome, Ecuador. And then I do a lot of short form videos. I put up at least 3 a day of the short form videos. I the trains, the buses, the boats of New York City. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel. Especially coming, like I said, Monday, which is Labor Day. Look at the traffic. Labor Day is Monday, so they have like the West Indian Day Parade. I'll probably be it's in Brooklyn. Where's EEUU? I don't know what that is. But it must be good. Yeah, so that's going to be on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. And I'm trying to make it there early. Trying to find a shaded spot around a tree. Just enjoy the event. I think that the event's been running for like 40 plus years. It's a lot of traffic. Well, it is rush hour, so that's why it's a lot of traffic anyway. Getting close to that weekend. And 3-day weekend. It's Friday. We're gonna start taking off early, which is tomorrow, and this is gonna happen. Man, this traffic is no joke. When you come to New York, you gotta think: should you really be driving? You don't want to do it, especially if you're new. You're not gonna know all the spots to go to. Somebody's playing music. Can't figure out what car it is. All this traffic and he's beeping his horn. Like, really? Definitely, you're beeping your horn and there's a lot of room and you're trying to get around. You beep your horn with all this traffic. That's what I mainly do, ride a bicycle. I don't take any. Let me turn this off for a moment. Have to turn the microphone off because people are playing music. I don't want any copyright claims. This is straight traffic. The bikers got it the easiest because they got their own lane. You can see that. Bicycle lane. Gotta try to stop the music again. Block after block of traffic. Early in the morning, rush hour, and evening rush hour. Anytime before anytime before 9 o'clock is rush hour. So at least from, I don't know, you can say like 6 in the morning. Sometimes it's 5. More like 6 in the morning till 9 is rush hour. AM. So the same thing with the evening. Rush hour happens again. This is like just from Monday through Friday. From 3 o'clock, well, more like 4 o'clock, to about 6 o'clock is rush hour. That's when it's the most traffic. But I'm walking, so it don't matter anyway. People that gotta drive, they're gonna feel it. That's when those electric cars come in handy. And I gotta turn the microphone just off for a moment. We're on 2nd Avenue going south. We're on East 61st Street. It's a new building. Got martial arts going on. I don't see anybody in there. I almost thought she was a kid. I'm just in the street trying to duck the scaffolding. Still gotta look behind me because of the bicycles. You're not expecting anybody to be in their lane. See, there they go. And most of them are electric bikes. So we going uphill and they just pushing buttons. Bikes are kind of fast. They hit 30 miles per hour. The trolley is going to Roosevelt Island. And that's Ed Cott's Queensboro Bridge. Well, I'm not in front of it. I'll have to get more in front of it. Let me show y'all this mural before I go. Show you where we at first. Nice and colorful. Still ain't go to Roosevelt Island yet. Gotta work on doing that. Show y'all this bridge real quick. Well, I can't walk it, so you can see it from here. Built up. The tram to go to Roosevelt Island. Tram. That truck is no joke. I got some truck horns at home. But I used to, well, it wasn't that loud. This horns is big. I got mine at one of those auto stores. When I used to ride an electric skateboard around the city, that's what I used to use to wake people up. And they just walk out into the street, not looking both ways. It's two horns, and I use an air compressor to make it work. The kind that you use, compressed air. The one you use to clean the computers. That's what I was using. Take a hose and hook it up to the air compressor and just press it when I need it. But then you get kind of carried away too at times because you're having fun with it, especially when you ride with your friends. Somebody getting happy with the horns. I may take a walk around Rockefeller Center. Well, I might go. I haven't been over there for a good while. Giving y'all somewhat like a 360 of the area where we at. East 57th Street, 2nd Avenue. fact, we're gonna go over one. We're gonna walk over to 3rd Avenue. Red lane is just for buses only. Mainly the regular city buses. How you doing, RJ? How you doing today? It's nice today, man. Real nice. The weather's just right. Finally got off a little early today with some sunlight. And getting off when it's dark. Of course, the sun is going down faster too. When it was really like hot, the sun would go down around 8:30. And it goes down around 8 o'clock, around 7:30, somewhere around that time. And it's getting windy. I'm pretty sure y'all hear it on the phone. That's what I'm using, a phone. Doing another 360, we're on 3rd Avenue. Take 3rd Avenue down a little bit. We're gonna take 57th Street all the way down. Yeah. Switch it up. switch over to 4th Avenue. So many trucks around this area. I don't get it. I know there's a post office. I just passed it. Up is Lexington Avenue. This guy got an Aston Martin. Alright. Now back in the 1980s, that was considered the most expensive car to get. Aston Martin. Not anymore. So many different brands came up. Some that disappeared and came back. And new brands came around. He's one of the few people that's pedaling their bicycle. Well, at least most of the guys who ride the powered bikes, those are mainly delivery people. Messengers got like a, I don't know, an air about them. They're not with that. They don't really, I mean, unless they knew, they really won't get into the electric bikes. We're around the Citibank building. Switch over again and go to Park Avenue. They usually like to decorate that area because the street is so big. Well, big enough. Where they can put statues and ornaments, trees. For the past 3 weekends on a Saturday, Park Avenue was closed to public, for cars. But it was from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. I didn't get to do it this year. I did it last year. So it ran from 125th Street to City Hall, the Brooklyn Bridge. That's around the Wall Street area. That was like maybe a 3-mile walk. That's what I mean by statues, sculptures. Put these up. They're going up and down Park Avenue, you'll see sculptures like that. Pretty much the whole Park Avenue. Every few blocks there have the sculptures. Oh. People gabbing so much I thought it was music. It's a restaurant. How you doing, Karina? Bus lane take up half the street. It's like 2 lanes. They expanded it. If you get caught driving in the bus lane, that's a definite ticket. I'm pretty sure y'all know that anyway. How you doing, Kitty? What's the question? How you doing, Miguel? Once again. No, I never did any rapping. I mean, when I had some time off, I wrote a little bit. Yeah, that was it. When I was unemployed for like a year back in the 90s. That was it. Tried the DJ thing one time, but when I was like 14, 15, moved around too much. Never got into the rapping thing, as in doing it. I'm not a motor mouth, so rapping thing is more like for people who talk a lot. As you can see, I don't talk as much. Most people do. We're on Fifth Avenue right now. We're gonna take it all the way down. Not all the way down, but until I decide to turn off maybe 47th Street. Gotta get me a GoPro. GoPros I have, they don't have stabilization. That guy's doing what I'm doing. I think he's doing TikTok because he got his phone vertical. Of course, mine is horizontal. Hold up, people. I had to turn the microphone off because of the music. Guy on a bicycle, a three-wheeled bicycle. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Every so often the microphone is I'm gonna turn it off, like I said, because of music. These guys with the bicycles roll around with it. Hold on. It's just what I was talking about. Now, back in the 1980s, you would have got a ticket for that. Playing music loud like that, especially if you're walking. Or if you play your radio on the bus or the boat, train or anything like that, back then you would have got a ticket. Something like a $50 fine. $25 or $50 fine. I think he's on TikTok. Even when I was on TikTok, I didn't do my videos vertical like that. I did mine horizontal. I was the only one doing it. It took a while for people to catch on to do it horizontal. I used to get a lot of flack behind some people. You're like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? I said, yeah, I want people to see more of what I'm showing. If you're shooting vertical, you can't see that much. I'm not gonna go in. Well, they'll stop him at the door anyway. Trying not to walk in this picture. And people still see it and they still walk.
Let's go.
Anytime I take coffee is ice cream. Like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Other than that, I wouldn't drink coffee. We're around the Rockefeller Center area. And somebody's playing music.
T-Mobile 80,000 times and call it.
I may put some music on because I'm pretty sure they're playing music at the roller rink. Let me see if I can find it so I can walk down there.
Same way, I don't think everybody does it. So the same cut up. I'm not too football. I don't think anybody every time you go back to the block, I told you I opened it. But my point is that my point is
Maybe less than that. I can't find a playlist. I don't get it. Try one more time.
Right. I think it can be altered light. This is the famous. As you perform set your ways in your second phase. So I think at birth that should determine 100%. I don't think so. I don't know if it's not that that's an excuse, but if it changes. Yeah. So imagine I'm 5 years old. It could be nurtured out or not even out. It could be fixed. So I don't need to. You might go crazy. You might, but maybe somebody who has more knowledge as you get older, they say,
I'm gonna see if can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. See if I can go to the Nintendo store. Thank you. Yeah, because sometimes I can't tell what's this thing doing. When I was at Rockefeller Center, was y'all hearing the music from the Rockefeller Center? That's the downside, I can't reach it. This is the Nintendo store. Try to stay away from copywritten music. Probably about to close right now.
We're gonna start.
Well, it's almost 20 minutes to 7. I got it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Tuesday to 7. It closes around 8 o'clock today.
이 건물이다.
See, the downside about going into places is you're taking a gamble of you losing the live stream. There's a chance they got more dead spots than any other place. That's why I usually don't walk into stores. At least in the street, if I get any buffering going on, I'll know and I can get away. I can walk faster to get out of that area. In the store, it just might be you can end at the whole store and I wind up leaving anyway. I gotta turn the mic on for a minute. Yeah, some stores won't let you walk in with a camera and some will. But I think I did it before in that store. I'm not sure how it went. As in the buffering and all of that going on. This is Christie's, 20 Rockefeller Plaza. Welcome on the Nintendo store. Sorry about turning the microphone off, but the guys with the bicycles, pedicabs, that's what they call them. They play music all the time. Again, I don't want to get a copyright claim, so I turn the microphone on. I wasn't sure if I had gotten that to work. I'm gonna find out when I get home if I get any copyright claims on this. I'm gonna go to Bryant Park. We're on West 48th Street and 6th Avenue. I was over here like 2 weeks ago. They had the Dominican Day Parade. Man, the sun was beating me up. I almost passed out. Couldn't believe it. I had to take my hat off, leave the spot I was in because the sun was beating me up. I went somewhere where it was a little cooler and I recovered. Never felt like that before. They go to scooter mob with the police. I don't see them escorting anybody. Man, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's like 15 minutes to 7. It was nice and bright early today. Thought I was gonna get off sooner. That would have been a good walk in the sun. All this trash means they're gonna pick up the trash tonight. And this is the Diamond District. That's how you know you're in the Diamond District. It's only 1 block long anyway. So it's on 47th Street. Between 5th and 6th Avenue.
What? Yes.
Well, it was like a start and stop thing with me. Well, I started this channel almost 2 years ago. But I stopped when it got cold. I started when it was hot, weather-wise, and then when it started getting cold, that's when I stopped. But then I start back up again when it gets hot. So that was like, I think 2021. So I just kept going. So now when it gets really cold, probably won't do a live stream like this. What I'll do is put up the short form videos. We'll just keep doing that until it gets warm again. But I did start a channel years ago, back in 2012, showing New York, but I lost that channel. Went to get my phone corrected. Back then, I only had like, I think 7 or 9 videos up anyway. But I wasn't gonna try to do, I was gonna try to do the walking thing, but they didn't have gimbals out at that time. And everything was shaky. I didn't like the way it looked, so I just did events. I would go to events like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, car shows, things like that I would go to. And just, you know, do still like stay in one spot and just film and walk real slow. And then I just stopped totally. That's when I started getting back into my bicycle riding and skateboarding, like longboards, riding around the city. Then I got into a group. And I rode with them for like 3 or 4 years, riding all over the city after work. On motorized skateboards, electric skateboards. They still ride around. I stopped right around when the pandemic thing kicked in. That's when I stopped. I stopped a little bit before that, but I stopped. I mainly got the skateboard so I can get from one job to the next faster, so I can get the jobs over with quick, so I can hang out more, especially in the summertime. And then that's when I learned of the group that was riding around. I started riding with them. But at that time I wasn't really like taking YouTube so serious at that time. 2012, I was just thinking about having a good time when I get off work. And then when these gimbals started to come out and they had gotten better, I said, let me just give it a shot again. Because I'm not really tech savvy at all. So when I lost my first channel, it's still up, but I didn't know how to go back and get it and all of that kind of stuff. When the guy took my site down, and then he put it back up, he told me, he said, I'm gonna take it down and put it back up. I got everything back except YouTube. I got the Facebook back and whatever. That's how it went. I mean, I move at my own pace. In the beginning, the hard part for me was to walk slow. That's the hard part for me. In the beginning, because I was always walking fast. Then I didn't know about copywritten music and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't know anything about any of that stuff. And then when I found out about the copyright music, the problems you could have, that's when I messed up. What I should have done was I should have left my videos up that had the music on. I should have just left them up, but I didn't know. So I took down like 10 videos, 9 or 10 videos of walking videos like this with music on it. My channel slowed down big time. So when I was getting a lot of people to watch, now I don't have that many people to watch like before, because it's like a big hole in your channel. I thought it would repair itself, but it didn't. It's just a big hole in my channel. So the thing is, when you put up a video, if you're gonna do YouTube, don't take your videos down, even if it's horrible. Just leave it up. But once you start taking videos down, then you're gonna leave a big gap between your videos and the timing. And I later found out that's what happened. I was watching one of those channels that show you how to do YouTube. And they say don't take your videos down. I already took down 10, so it was like, got a big hole in my channel. So that's why I don't have that many people watching. Because it messes up the algorithm. This is Bryant Park. They got a lot of dead spots in there too. That's why when I go to Bryant Park, I usually walk in and I'll do like a 4K video or a 1080 video. I should have stayed on the other side. Well, it doesn't matter. Then walk into the Times Square area. Alright, got blasting music. It's messing me up. I gotta hope the traffic drowns them out. Yeah, right. So many of them riding around, you can never tell until they get up on you. I mean, like, this is the best time to walk if you're gonna do walking videos. You know, for me, the summertime. But the downside of walking when it's hot, you can overheat your phone. So that's the downside. Oh, thank you, Karina. Yeah, it's more of like a learn as you go. But then again, I didn't know they had channels when I started out. Channels dedicated to telling you how to do YouTube and Instagram and things of that nature. And when I started, there was no books out, like YouTube books, things like that. Those weren't out back in 2012. At least I haven't seen any. Plus, I wasn't looking. There weren't any. Because most of the people were just starting out anyway. If you're gonna do any social media, which I say you should, especially if you have like a hobby, say like cooking or anything like that, if you're teaching people something, that's the channels they promote the most, like cooking, like anything that's how to do. Hold on. I gotta get past the music thing. Yeah, if you have a hobby of any kind, there's always a viewer for it. Especially if it's anything on how to cook, anything about money. But it has to be just that. You can't have a money channel and put, you know, workout videos all on it. It's gotta be one thing, basically. Like a niche. Basically, that's what it is. Or a niche. However you want to say it. basically what I want to do is just do this, you know, pretty much every day of the week rather than doing the job I'm doing. And I like the job that I'm doing, but I prefer to do this instead. I'm always walking the street anyway. Even when I get off work. If I wasn't skateboarding or bike riding, I was walking the street going from events to different events. The only time I'm really inside is when it's cold. I'm not out much. Unless I'm going to a theater or something. Okay, Kitty, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. I think they repaired that water main break. I can see traffic going up and down the street. Just discovered something, what it was, like 3 weeks ago. I saw a bunch of cops standing together, so I wanted to take a picture of them. It was like 6 of them. They said, you have to be in the picture. I was like, really? So it took me a while to process what they was telling me, because I was like, why do I have to be in the picture? I just want to take a picture of, you know, a bunch of cops and you just pose. So basically what it is, they may fear that you may use it to say they're not doing anything. That's my guess. And here we go with the buffering. Trying to get out of the way of the buffering. It says a weak signal. Y'all see any buffering going on? Let me know. Because it has a weak signal symbol up. Stopping because somebody's riding by with music, so I'm waiting for them to disappear, and I just move forward. let me know about the buffering thing. One of those things that come and go. That's why sometimes you see me walking fast.
Yeah, you running the light, everything.
Thank you, let me know. It's crystal clear. Gotta turn the mic off for a moment. You see any break dances? He must have had the stage set up with all these chairs out. That's why I didn't see any break dancing. We do this every so often. We might start doing this more often. When the break dancers come out, they kind of like back things up and slow everything down. So they put the tables out and say you can't perform in this area. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. It works. I mean, they provide their own entertainment anyway. Times Square. They invite people to come in and perform. This guy has a break dance. You probably didn't know. One in the gray.
con vodka especially for them today.
Hey.
Buenos días. Buenos días.
You're probably watching a playback video. You're probably dancers, like some K-pop type dancing. A lot of dancing goes on in this area. I gotta leave this area. I'm about to close out anyway. Alright people, if you're new to this channel, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel. This is what I do pretty much daily. I'm not doing live streams like this. I'm doing 1080 or 4K videos of events or walking videos around New York City. Sometimes I ride the bus, the tour buses. And I put up short form videos pretty much every day of the trains, buses, and boats of New York City. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel, leave a comment how you discovered this channel. Maybe somebody shared it to you. So let me know. And once again, I'm getting ready to close out. Should be at the West Indian Day Parade this Monday coming. I'm gonna try to get back out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if I can. Maybe I'll catch a different event. Once again, like and subscribe to this channel. And have a good day. I'm glad y'all tuned in. If I could charge my battery up, maybe I'll come back on later. I don't know, see how it goes. I used to rock it. I used to scream until my battery blacks out, like drain it. I'm trying not to do that anymore. Okay, Mary, you take it easy from Norway. Oh, it's 1 a.m. there. It's 10 after 7 p.m. here. That's definitely early in the morning. Okay, people, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna sit down and take it easy myself. That's it. Okay, Candle, bye-bye.